Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
It's our anniversary weekend and we're spending it working. Surprise! We were going to go to Kings Island and then we didn't have anybody to keep the dogs, and then we were going to maybe go to Connor Prairie, and then we decided we just had too much work to do today. So we have been out running around collecting all the stuff that we need to work on, what we need to work on, and getting all the animal feed and animal supplies that we need for at least a month. And now we're gonna go to McDonald's, grab lunch, and then get home and start working. Well, we're back home and I've got some laundry to hang up, so I'm gonna go do that. We have a lot of work today to do, working on the chicken coop. Yes, we're supposed to be working on a goat pen, but we've got these baby chicks due and just can't come up with any way to do it other than to add on to our chicken coop. So Dave is starting on that, and I've got a couple little things to do real quick first. I need to keep laundry going here. It's a beautiful, not so hot and muggy day to hang these clothes out, so that's exciting. Then I need to plant some beans. I've had those bean seeds soaking overnight. That helps soften them, helps them sprout a little bit quicker. And I need to pick tomatoes again. I have 2 gallons plus part of another gallon filled in the freezer already of tomatoes, and I'll probably have another gallon picked today. So all I'm doing with those when I bring them in for now is waiting until they're good and ripe on the table, and then taking them, and the big ones I will quarter and core, and the cherry tomatoes, I'm freezing those also. I am just cutting those in half. And the reason I'm even doing that is because when I thaw them, then they are going to release their juices, and basically those juices are what you're boiling off when you cook the tomatoes before you can them, and therefore you do not have to boil them as much. Now, I have never done that, but that's what I've learned on YouTube, and that's what I'm going to try this year. So I'm hoping that works well. And then when I get done hanging these up, getting another load in the washer, and planting the beans, which won't take very long, there's not many, and picking the tomatoes, then I will head out to where Dave's at and see what I can help him with. He's just now getting started with the chicken coop. I did help get the shed cleared out, so he's got room to work and cleaned up. I'll show you a picture here of the coop clean. You won't see it like this very often, but we're going to basically double the area inside the chickens that the chickens have inside. We're not going to do anything to the outside right now, and that's going to give Mama Hen room to kind of be off and away from the others to keep her little chicks safe when they're hatched, which is in 6 days. So got a lot going on here at the homestead, and that's not even the goats. We haven't even started on that yet. All right, so I'm over in the garden now, and I'm going to be planting my beans. So I did not get any beans planted in the spring, so I just thought these looked neat. They're a royal burgundy bush bean, they grow purple pods, and then when you cook them they turn green, so that's kind of cool. So these will be just like, you know, regular green beans you'd pick in the garden, and maybe we'll have enough to can a few of those. So we're gonna put these in, I'll show you which garden bed in just a minute. They need to be planted 3 to 4 inches apart, and these beds are about 8 feet long. So I'm gonna try to do them about 4 inches apart. I roughly counted 50 seeds. I'm gonna plant 2 rows of 24, 25 seeds. That should space them out right and give me 2 rows of beans to have. And that's not a ton of beans. I was kind of disappointed about the number of seeds in the packet, but then when I thought about it, I'm like, there's just 2 of us. You don't need a million of everything. So let's get busy doing that. I got the next load of laundry started. So after we plant these, then it'll probably be time to go get that load hung up. Got to go answer the phone. Bye. Okay, that was Dave calling, and he just needed some help with some 2x4s he was taking down in order to build what we're building. But I'm back, and I'm letting the water run in the hose for a minute because the dirt in these beds is so dry that I'm not going to be able to plant. It wouldn't be good for them anyway. I'm going to go ahead and water the dirt down some before I even plant the seeds. And I'm going to go ahead and water the carrots also because it is just bone dry everywhere. So if you look real close, I don't know if you can see that or not. I have a few carrots coming up. There's one there, you can see. I really do have a few carrots coming up, just very small, very few. I have left the top off of this bed because it's been no threat of rain at all, and I wanted them to get some sunshine during the day because they are starting to come up now. So I'm going to lightly water them right now, and then I'm going to water that other bed down. So I'm going to put this on mist. That's still going to wet this some. These seeds are so shallow that it doesn't take a lot of water to get down to the seeds, and at this point we don't really care what the dirt looks like, even probably an inch below. We just want to make sure that these babies that are getting ready to come up have enough water to grow. And this is not the best time of day to be watering things. It's the heat of the day, but it's not 184 degrees today. And I'm out here, and I've got the water on anyway for the bean bed, so I think they need water more than they need to wait until evening. Boy, you talk about some dry dirt. Even our grass is turning brown. Here in central Indiana, we've just not had much rain at all lately. It seems like it comes all at once. We either have too much or not enough. I've got a lot of seeds that aren't up yet, so it's very important to keep this wet. So looking at these up close, one at a time like this, watering them carefully, I'm going to say probably close to 50% of them are peeking their little heads out. Probably more than I realized, yeah. There's quite a few. I know you can't see it. You're going to have to take my word for it. Alrighty. That got them a good little soaking for now. Okay, you all, well, I just watered this bed behind me, and I videoed it, but I didn't video it because I forgot to hit record. The only important thing I said was I put the water on a little more aggressive because there are no seeds in here yet. I soaked the top of it. Again, these seeds are going to be planted an inch deep, so it's not like we're trying to water the bottom of the bed. We'll water it again tonight before we go to bed. And other than that, we're going to let that sit, and I'm going in to get another load of laundry, hang it up. Since I went out and helped Dave for a minute, it's time to do that, and then we will plant the beans. So if you're wondering, no, I do not always hang my laundry out. I would like to always hang my laundry out. We have a washer and a dryer. They work just fine. Usually I do not have time to do this, but it's the first of my 3 days off and it's beautiful weather, so I decided today is a good day to hang clothes out. I don't know, you probably can't see from there, but this is not actually a clothesline. It's a dog runner line that we don't use anymore. There's 2 of them. And that's what I'm using to hang clothes on. It works. No need to do more work than is needed. We've got enough work to do around here. So right now I'm just taking my finger in this very moist dirt. It definitely did the job because I'm pushing my finger in like up to the first knuckle, a little bit beyond that, to plant these an inch, and the dirt is wet all the way down to there anyway. Alright, I only got 20 in that side. My goal is 24. I don't think they need to be planted any closer together, so I'm going to try to do the same amount on the other side just because I'm anal like that. And then I might put a few more, however many more there are. Then I'll just put those right in the middle because there should be plenty far apart. And they're not hard to get to in the middle. These aren't that tall. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm doing here is kind of a last minute decision. I'm just getting some of the dry dirt from this bed over here that doesn't have anything planted in it. And I figured that this dry, silky dirt will fill in the holes better than the mud in this one. So I'm just covering them up with that. And then I'm going to give this bed another good watering because I put very, very dry dirt on top of those. You know what I just realized? I was going to save this bed. I was going to save this bed for the lettuce and the greens so that I could build a glass top over it and keep my greens longer into the winter, which can be done on any of these beds. It's just that my OCD wanted it in this one because it's in the middle in the back. But that's okay. Life is okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Let's go help Dave. All right, I'm out here helping Dave now, and I'm going to hand the microphone over to him and let him explain to you a little bit about what we're doing out here for these chickens.
All right, so we're right here in the chicken coop, and as Stacy explained, we're we've gotten, we don't have enough room for chickens. So we're just going to literally double the exact same thing we did over there. We're just coming that much further this direction. And we thought about trying to move that wall, but I was worried about support that I had used, on the other one. So we really kind of thought it would be just as well if we just leave that door there anyway, or leave the wall there. And if we need to put a door there, and we use that in the future to segregate for like different, if we do any breeding or any of that type of thing, that it's going to be there and available. So anyway, so we're going to build one more wall right here, and throw some tile down and put some welded wire fabric up, and greatly expand the amount of area that we have for the chickens.
2x4s that you see here, they are going to hold some plywood as like a ceiling. We did that inside the other part too, and that's just kind of an extra layer of security. We're not positive that the upper part, or even the lower part for that matter, is completely critter proof. The doors are not in good shape, so we just want to make sure that nothing's going to be able to come in here and come up over the wall down through the top. So they're going to be completely encaged like they are now. Okay, we've been working on this for a little while, and it's just about too dark to see, but we have the wall in. So this is going to give them an extra, I think 6 by 10, so 60 square feet of room. Obviously we're not done yet, but this is what we got done today. I'm trying to get us both in here, plus the sun. The sun is setting. We have worked all day long. Dave has worked really hard all day long. I'm surprised he's able to smile.
It's 8:40, I'm spent.
Yeah.
Tired,
But we got that wall up, and tomorrow we'll work on it some more. All right. Did you see the camera shake while
we got a lot of help from Willie here.
Willie, here, hang on, here's Willie. Say goodbye, people. Thank you for watching our video. We'll see you next week. Willie, say bye-bye.